Hi! So today, we're going to be talking about a triangular prism. Now, a triangular prism is just like what we learned about last week. Or excuse me, yesterday, that's what I mean. So this is a rectangular prism. Now, you know what I mean. A rectangular prism looks like this. And we found the surface area of this rectangular prism by saying, hey, we know that this side and this side are the same, this side and this side are the same, and this side and this side are the same. And when we put all those together, we found the total surface area of a rectangular prism. But today, we're not talking about this. Now, we're going to be talking about the triangular prism. So I made this triangular prism-ish to represent what a triangular prism looks like. Now, mine's a bit longer than it should, but it gets the point across. You'll notice it has this triangle shape here, so a ramp here, a ramp here, and of course it has a flat bottom. Now, you've got a triangle on this side and a triangle on this side. Show me with your hands how many sides you think this triangular prism has. Survey says that is exactly right, 5. If you said 5, you're right. And with the folks playing at home, the correct answer was 5. This is where I have the word show up, and I can do that, but I don't have that effect yet, so we're going to pretend it's there. First of all, you are correct. There are 5 sides, and I'm going to break apart each side right now into what's called a net. Take a look. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this triangular prism, I'm going to open it up. Whoa. Find the inside. We're going to break this guy apart. To do that, I'm going to unlock it. Find the code to open it up. All you have to do is gently. Now, it'd be really cool if it would open up on its own, but it's not going to. This is what it looks like. I know. It's a little bit weird, but I want you to watch here. If I were to take this rectangle right here and fold it up, and this rectangle right here and fold it up like this around this bottom or base, or even right here, I want you to write this as well. This is our base. If I were to take my base right here, base, and I were to take each side, much like a starship, and say, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and raise up the wings. So you have our base right here. The wings are going to come up around my base. Beep, 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 beep. And it'll lock into place like so. You have my base. You have the 2 sides. Then you have this shape right here where the base is on the bottom. This side comes up. This side comes up. They lock together at the top. Beep. And then you have this triangle fold over to close one hatch. This triangle fold over to close the other hatch. And then you have a triangular prism. Oops, I'm going to break my own thing. So, now that we have a triangular prism, we're going to find the surface area. Now, you already know how to find the area of each one of these shapes. You know how to do this. Right now, I'm going to teach you how to unlock what you already know. This new move will show you how to find the surface area of a triangular prism. So, let's get started. I love math. Now, it's so much fun because it's so simple. It makes sense. And you're smart because you know how to do it already. I know you can. I've seen you do it, which is so exciting. So, show me your fingers. How many rectangles there are? Show me the fingers. How many rectangles there are? That's exactly right. You're so smart. There's 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. So, you can count. Woo! But now I want to actually apply the math part. So I'm going to write out this formula, and I want you to take a look. There's 3 rectangles. How many triangles are there? That's right. Deuces. There's 2 triangles. 1, 2, and 3 rectangles. Let's take a look at this. To find the surface area, you want to add all of these 3 things up. Now, we have 2 triangles. So we have a triangle right here. Oops. But keep in mind, we have 2 of them. I'm going to do it like this. We need to take our triangle. We need to multiply the area of our triangle times 2 because we have 2 of them. Then we need to add the area of each rectangle. So add one rectangle, add another rectangle, and add another rectangle. Now, all three rectangles happen to be the same size. So, that's good for us. But, we're going to keep it simple. Let's look and review the formula, or the area, of a rectangle. This is when I would have those cool effects, like draw it out for me, but since I don't have the money for that, we're going to pretend it's there. Alright! The formula for area of a rectangle is length times width. All together now. Length times width. Yay! That part was for me. But you guys don't have to yay. I know you love math like I do. So, rectangle, length times width. This rectangle, length times width. This rectangle, you ready for this? Blow your mind. 3, 2, 1.
Length times width.
Man,
I had no idea.
just mind-meltingly awesome. You guys just know this stuff. So good. So good. So we have how to find our three rectangles right there. Our triangle, you already know because you're so smart. Everyone knows to find the area of a triangle. It is 1/2.
Base times height.
You can't train that. That's just natural raw talent right there. One more time. 1/2.
Base times height.
They're so smart. Now, we have 2 of those. So, we're going to show you a little shortcut in a second. But, let's take a look at this. We're going to take our triangle, again, we're multiplying it by 2, because we have 2 triangles. One right there, and one right there. Left and right. They're opposites, but they're the same. They're triangles. They're like twins, but one's better and one's not. It's up to you to decide which is which. It's like left and right twigs, but not quite. So, 1/2 base times height. So, all we need to do now is find each one. Now I'm going to show you a shortcut that may work for some of you it may not. Notice how we're taking 1/2 base times height, or multiplying it by 2. So, in actuality, these two, they cancel each other out. If you want to figure it that way, if that's easier for you, you can do that, as long as you understand why.
Because 2 times 1/2 is 1.
Yeah, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Right now, we're going to solve it the old-fashioned way. So, let's draw a rectangular prism, and let's look at some numbers. Triangular prism, sorry. Getting all excited. I just get so
Whoa.
into this. Here's an example of my triangular prism. And I'm going to add some sides to it by using dotted lines so that you can see what it looks like. I'm going to add some dotted line down here. So it goes across like that. I'm going to add one like here. So now we can see I have a triangular prism. I have on each side a triangle, and it forms those 2 rectangles with my base down here at the bottom. And it looks similar to that. Yeah, and it's similar to the shape of a tent, so to speak, if that's how you want to see it. That's totally fine. You can have your little tent pole coming down here. Here's our little tent pole right here. And then here's our little camper. And he's having a good time with his little campfire. And then over here we have
Little bear. Oh, God.
little tail. It's a bear. Anyway, it's a bear. You hit the point. Now, there's a reason I drew that tent pole. And the reason I drew that tent pole from the vertex down to the base is it's going to represent the height of our triangle. So our height of our triangle. I'm going to think of an example. I'll say the height of my triangle is 4. We also need to know, in order to solve the area of our triangle, the line right here, our base. We also need to know our base. And I'm going to say our base is 5. I'm going to say our base is 5. Now, you can solve the area of your triangle. That's all you need, is a height and a base. All we have to do is plug it in. We know that our height is 4, our base is 5. Together they make 20. 1/2 base times height. So if this is 20, 20 multiply that by 1/2, you're going to end up with 10. But don't forget, you're multiplying, if each one of these is 10, if this is 10 square units, and this triangle is 10 square units, so if this triangle is 10, and this triangle is 10, if this surface area is 10, if this area is 10 of this triangle, and this area is 10 of this triangle, we have 2 of those, so we multiply that by 2, and 10 multiply that by 2, we have our triangles having a surface area on each side of 10 and 10, 20 total. So we have surface area is 20 for our triangles. Now we got to figure out the rectangles, and I'm going to give you those measurements as well. So let's go back to this image right here. Let's say that, looking at this guy, this side right here is also 5, and we'll say that this line right here is going to be 12 units. So we have this side is 5, and this side is 12. Let's draw this out flat so you can see it a little bit better. So again, we have 3 of these rectangles. Pretend that's straight. This one being 5, this one being 10. Length times width, 5 times 10.
12. Isn't it 12?
12, thank you. Sorry. 5 times 12. 5 times 12. And 5 times 12. Now, as you know, 5 times 12 is 60. So we have 60, 60, and 60. That's the bell, which means it's almost my time to get out of here. So let's solve it, and then I got to go back and help save a small kitten from a tree. So, we found the surface area of our triangles. We found the surface area of each of the rectangles. 60. Now we just need to add them together. 20 plus 60 plus 60 plus 60. We have 3 rectangles. So our total surface area is going to be, that's exactly right, 200 units squared. That's exactly how we're going to find it. Now, Mr. Billig has to go. You guys stay right here. Your science teacher will be in here in just a minute. Hey guys, what's up? I'm your science teacher. We're going to get started with science.